What is going up, guys? Rad here, and I've got something very big, very special for the GR. There's the beauty, and there's what I've got. As you can probably already tell by the logo on the box, we've got an exhaust. It's already opened it, so let's go ahead and dig in. Take a look at this beauty. Oh, that's fantastic. There's that big metal resonator. I will eventually also get the track edition conversion that deletes this mid resonator, but as of right now, all I've got is the touring. But definitely that will be coming. And there's the other two mufflers in there, along with some clamps, and the tips are in there. And I am way too excited, and I cannot wait. So let's go ahead and put this on. So the stock exhaust came out in no time flat with the help of some magic words, and there it is, all one piece, which I don't really like. There's a new one. There's the AWE. It's in 3 pieces. Well, more if you count the mufflers, but 1, 2, and then those. But I prefer that, because if you need access for something else, you can just remove one piece of the exhaust as opposed to this whole thing. And like if you needed to do something in the front there, even if you drop it off that hanger, it still was holding on pretty straight on from these 3 hangers in the back there. So or if you needed to drop this, you know, for example, to do some suspension work or whatever, you'd have to disconnect the whole thing, and it's a whole mess. Yeah, it's more prone to leaking, but I do prefer multiple pieces. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy on. I can't wait to hear what it sounds like. So the exhaust is all put in. There it is. There's the old one. Show you guys the look underneath. There it is. I went ahead and wrapped this centerpiece here, hopefully to try to help the transfer case, the ITCC, the clutch packs, not overheat so fast. There's not much else you can really do. I'm also gonna get a little duct here to direct airflow to it and hope for the best. But there's the exhaust all put in. This beautiful tips. The tips are gorgeous. There's how it all looks. I'm pretty much done here. Not the most comfortable job that I've done, but I have no space in the garage, and I just wanted to do this as quickly as possible, and I needed to do it as quickly as possible, so did it on the street, on a jack stand and the jack. Wasn't easy, but we're done. Let's get a start up and go for a test drive. So, I just got in the car, and well, I started it up for the startup video, and put some stuff away. I have not touched anything. I have not moved. This is the very first time I'm gonna hear this, besides the startup. The very first time I'm gonna hear this exhaust. The very first time I'm gonna drive the car, rev it up. We're gonna do all of that. Let's see how this sounds. I cannot wait. I have waited for this 3 weeks, maybe a month, give or take. So I can't wait. At the end of the video, I'm gonna put in a sound clip of what the car sounds with no exhaust, no mid pipe, not just everything from here on backwards was removed, and it was pretty interesting to hear, and not as loud as I thought it would be. So that being said, let's get right into it. Let's take off. I'm on my way home now. Oh wow! Sport mode. The car is not even warm yet, so once it does, we're gonna spank the rev limiter when it warms up. Hear how that sounds. Oh. Oh wow! Ooh, also fantastic turbo noises. I hope you guys are getting all of that. I mean, obviously nothing beats in person, but I hope you can get that nearly as good as I can hear that, because that sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, AWE was not my first choice of exhaust. I would have loved to have went with MagnaFlow. When I first heard it's always been my favorite so far. So ever since they were the first ones, I believe, to release it, or one of the very first. And I heard theirs first. No, I heard MBRP first, but I didn't like that. The second exhaust I ever heard was the MagnaFlow, and it's still my favorite. I think it sounds amazing. Cannot justify the price tag, so I went with AWE, which I think is obviously the second best sounding, otherwise I wouldn't have it. I think it's the second best sounding exhaust for this car. That sounds awesome. I am gonna order the touring to track conversion, so maybe that is gonna prove me wrong and convince me that it's the best sounding exhaust. We'll find out. Oh, that is fantastic. I would have loved if AWE utilized the valve. It is there for a reason, and I wish I could have kept it. But unfortunately they don't, so it is what it is. I mean, you gotta make some trade-offs. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That sounds awesome. That sounds fantastic. I can't wait to drive the car a little bit more on a regular basis and get a feel for it. I want to see if I will notice a difference and how big the difference will. There will be a difference for sure, and how big that difference will be. Especially when you're accelerating at high RPMs, when the valve is supposed to, open up to provide that straight through flow. I'm curious to see how it's gonna affect the acceleration of the car, not having the valve. But maybe one day I'll make my own in the future. As of right now, I am just gonna let it be and enjoy the exhaust. But yeah, as I get more of a feel for the car, I really want to know how I want to see how that's gonna affect how much different or how little different it's gonna sound. But yeah, overall, quality not bad. Obviously not outstanding titanium exhaust quality. Definitely not eBay $100 GTI exhaust quality. Quality is decent. The tips are absolutely fantastic. I love the black tips. They're fantastic. I've got to give it to them for that. That sounds awesome. Is it worth the money? Yeah, why not? I mean, at the moment, I think the best bang for buck exhaust. I'm not a fan of MBRP. I think it makes the car a little bit cheap-ish. Sound like cheap-ish. Especially the single exit, the middle exit, and I don't like the look of that either. So, is that for some people that might be the best bang for buck? It's like $600. I mean, what else for a full exhaust? What more could you want? I like this one. I have never heard it in person. I've only ever seen a couple of videos. There's not even a good video online for people to check out. There's just a handful. The best one is recently Speed Industry put it out on their Instagram page. I mean, even the promo clips on AWE Tuning's YouTube channel are not the greatest. But after only having heard it in sound clips, so far, having finally heard it and hearing it in person, I think it sounds awesome. I like it. I like it. Sometimes in life we gotta make sacrifices, and for me the sacrifice was not getting the MagnaFlow. So I couldn't, the quality, I've heard people have problems with the clip for the valve and that the quality is not the greatest, and for that price tag I just could not justify it. So trade-off, sacrifice, whatever you want to call it. Do I love AWE? Yes. Almost equal. I wouldn't say equally, but almost, just a little bit less. Almost equally. So for me it's fantastic. I like it. Should we spank it off the rev limiter? Oh, smart one. There we go. That is awesome. That is awesome. There we go. I hope you guys liked the video. I'm being fully honest here, as I am in all of my videos. No one pays me to say anything, so you're getting a completely unbiased, honest review of whatever product I get, use, install, and so on and so forth. And I've just told you numerous times in these videos that this wasn't even my first choice of exhaust. So as far as honesty goes, but that's about it for me. I'm gonna throw in some sound clips now, some rev limiter clips, and the video of no exhaust and how that sounds. And I'll see you guys in the next one.